Between worlds. Location: a void, endless, dark, yet filled with faint embers floating in the air. Sami awakens, standing barefoot on a cracked surface of obsidian glass. Above him, a crimson sky, swirling like smoke trapped in time. A massive silhouette towers in the distance, chained by glowing runes of gold and black fire. Sami whispering, "Where am I?" Azario, calmly, "Inside the fracture, between your mind and mine." Sami steps closer. With each step, memories not his own flash before his eyes. Burning cities, winged titans, the fall of a golden age. Sami, these are your memories. Azarel, they are ours now. You carry my flame, and with it, my burden. The prophecy of the flame. A temple materializes from the ashes, walls carved with ancient dragons, and humans standing side by side. Azarel's voice echoes as the carvings begin to move, showing scenes like living history. Azarel, long before your world took its first breath, there were the bound dragons who gave their hearts to mortals to balance creation. The images show a young woman merging her soul with a dragon, both glowing with shared light. Azarel continuing, "But power breeds fear. Humans sealed us, our bodies in stone, our minds in oblivion, until one day a descendant of the bound would awaken us again." Sami stares at one of the carvings, a young man with his exact face holding a burning sigil. "Sami, no, that can't be me." Azarel, "The prophecy called you, the Echo-born, the one whose soul repeats the first bond, the temptation." The runes around Azarel's chained body begin to flicker. Azarel softly, "You can break these chains. Let me show you the world that once was. The truth your kind buried." "Sami? And what happens to me if I do?" Azarel smiling faintly. "You cease to be half of yourself. You become whole." Sami hesitates. He raises his hand toward the runes. Each pulse of energy burns his skin but also fills him with overwhelming strength. Flashes of a giant dragon's wings, oceans of fire, the screams of forgotten gods. Azarel whispering, "All creation begins in fire, as will its rebirth." Sami screams, torn between resisting and surrender. The return of the Oracle. Cut to Arcadia. Inside a dimly lit chamber, lined with glowing crystal pillars, the Oracle, a blind woman with markings like constellations on her skin, senses the disturbance. Oracle to Kale, "The seal within the boy is cracking." The bound flame stirs again. Kale, "Can it be stopped?" Oracle, "Not stopped, only guided." If he falls, Azrael will rise, and so will the war that ended the first world. Kale clenches his fist. "Kale, then we find him before the flame consumes the boy." Duaru, away, Kuningu. Back in the void. Sami's hand touches the rune. It shatters. Chains of light break, and Azrael lifts his head for the first time, eyes blazing with divine fury and sorrow. Azaril, roaring, "At last, freedom." The void erupts in crimson fire. End of episode 8.